All right, so we have one more. We're going to talk daisies. Already over 200 of you have figured out exactly what kind of daisies you want. If you're looking for boundless little flowers, you've found it with these. You can get a set of two 12-inch spheres. They're 4 easy pays at $13.24, or a 22-inch wreath. That's what you're seeing there. It's 22 inches, 4 easy pays using any major credit card, $10.99. There you can see, I mean, what are you going to grow in the rocks, right? Now you've got something that you can hang, because it'll come with a 15.5-inch long chain, 2 of those, 4 ground stakes, 8 zip ties for you. You're saving $5 on the spheres and $4 because these are on sale. So tell us whether you want white, and the white has that traditional little yellow center, which is these are so pretty. And then the pink with the yellow.
I know, how pretty.
How pretty is that? If you love pink, and pink is just everybody's favorite these days with Barbie. And then the multicolor.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Melissa,
So
the
this
multicolor.
is where we go from, oh, I love my natural look, to,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, this is amazing. I'm gonna have to put this out too. because
true.
Like, these are like
Yes.
stunning. So we launched 2 years ago our mums, and everybody went crazy for the
That's
mums.
what I
and
have.
the mums
Yeah.
were our spheres that were filled with flowers. And we were like, oh, what can we do? And we were like, the daisy. Everybody loves the daisy, like the Gerber daisies or the little daisies. And they don't last all summer long, at least mine when I plant
Right.
them, you know, when the flower goes, it goes. But what happens when you do the little daisy, it
Look at that.
coats the sphere. So you have all the greenery underneath, but then you have over 250 flowers on each sphere.
Wow.
It's just like a ball of beauty and happy. You know, when you think of the daisy, it's just happy. You know, it's just like one of those things that's just super happy, and that's what these are. So whether my mom carried the white in her wedding,
she? Oh,
she
how
carried
nice.
white daisies, and these are the multicolor, which is just, you know, like if you love color in your garden or in your house, if you want to put these, you know, on some pedestals, or this one is just like an explosion of just
And maybe you
joy.
add that with your sun patience, you know, from Philip.
Yep.
Your sun patience, or, you know, maybe you have Roberta's, the Wallene's, beautiful daisies, but there are places that, you know, it's not possible to always grow things because it's not the right shade or sun, or you aren't there to water it.
And look how fun, I just wanted to show you. I put them in all
No, I
different
love it.
pots,
Here.
right? So you're getting 2 of the spheres, but look at all the different types of urns. And I think the daisy's super fun because you can, like, I love it
agree.
in the tall, like thinner urn. It's a little bit more shabby chic. These are, you know, just some galvanized pots that most of us have laying around in the garage. And then, you know, this is your traditional, you know, terracotta. And they look so cool and elegant, and it looks like you've gone to the boutique store.
Yes,
right? Like,
exactly, and found it in one of those really great little boutiques and thought that's great. You know what? Get yourself a little terracotta pot. Bring these in because they'll crack on you. But you actually, if you go to the craft store, you can paint on moss. Like my sister Karen got me this bottle of paint on moss.
Paint
It's for
on moss?
Yeah, and so then it looks really, really old. So look for that at it's not hard because even I did that.
You know, I never really thought about painting my pots until I came, you know, we were here and I was watching one of the stylists paint the pots, and I was like, oh my gosh, because I have a bunch of terracotta pots at home, but I was like, it'll look so much prettier in a black pot, and you get the spray paint out, and so it's fun.
Just use outdoor paint. And I love that too with the, you know, if you're a crafter, this is heaven right here. But that's a great example, Melissa. What would you do with this?
This is, so the way we do this, and if you're not familiar with the spheres, I'm gonna show you.
Okay.
They're gonna come to you just like this. You'll get a set of 2, you don't need to shape, you don't need to do anything. This is how they arrive. They're gorgeous, throw them on a pot, easy, simple. If you want to take them apart, you're just gonna find the seam in there. Just dig and pull, and they're snapped together. You're not gonna hurt them. You know, you're gonna pull so that you
they
can
don't
get
fall
them
apart.
They go back together too, and now you have 2. And what we saw in that video is a lot of people will fill in space in their garden. You've got your beautiful plants, but you want a little bit of filler here. Maybe, you know, as we go into the fall, or it's this time of month, you know, when it's not so colorful out there, you can put them there. Or you can line that rock garden, you know, that we saw.
Yeah,
you know,
that we saw on the side of the house.
I always talk about my dad because he sits on he's down the beach and he has a balcony, and you can't really grow anything in the mulch, you know, in the grass in front of him because of the ocean breeze. And he has these out. out, and people stop and they're like, how are you doing that? And then my dad's a talker, and he leans over and he'll be like, let me tell you about Wicker Park and these spheres. And people are like, that's amazing that you can make an area like this that doesn't grow anything look beautiful, and it looks like you've actually grown something.
And even if, like with my mums, I bring them in and then, you know, do different things with that area of the garden that I like to decorate, these will last and last and last. I use an oversized bag. I store them in that, and then I bring them back out. And it's fun, and it's something to look forward to. And these are professional quality. Let's talk about the wreath for a second, because the wreath, again, just like we talked about with the ficus, it's sort of the flowers wrap around the whole entire wreath.
Yep. And so this again is the PE material, which is really nice because it's pliable,
flexible,
it's lightweight, and so it's not going to be very heavy. But you are getting an explosion of flowers, over 420 flowers on this wreath. But it's super lightweight. You can see on the back. You can hang it from anywhere. And it's going to keep its shape really nicely, but you've got this gorgeous wreath with all these flowers, and you don't have to worry about keeping it, you know, a lot of times with faux flowers we'll say, you know, keep it under cover or keep it in the shade because it's going to fade. These are not going to fade. These vibrant colors are going to be just as vibrant 5 years from now as they are today.
And who's hosting? Are you hosting like a baby shower, a wedding shower? Do you enjoy decorating? This is the way that you invest. Just like we learned from Bethlehem Lights years ago, shop with the professional lighting company, Bethlehem Lights. Now you're shopping with their greenery division, professional. I will remind you of this. 600 already ordered. These are like once and done many times in the season. We try and bring them back year after year, but if you don't get what you need today, put them in the cart, check out. You may not have that opportunity to come back and see them again if you want to add to them. So keep that in mind as well. Now you can shop the show just in case Saturday's your day to kind of snooze, or maybe I'd get somebody out the door, you know, to go to soccer or whatever it may be this time of the morning. But you can shop the show. Items recently on air. You can go back to Valerie Parhill was on last night. We're shopping for that.
We're shopping as we're walking.
Yes, we're shopping. We're all shopping.